Hello, and welcome to iRespond training. In this video, we will take a look at the iRespond session setup dashboard. To begin, we will log in to iRespond using the username and password that you created in the previous video. Once you have logged in to iRespond, your iRespond session setup will appear. On the session setup dashboard, you will notice at the top we have three main sections of your dashboard. We have the classes section, the test banks, as well as remote devices. We'll take a brief look at each one of these sections, and we will get into depth using them in later videos. On the classes window, your classes which you have created or imported will appear here. They will contain your students and their PIN numbers. From the Edit Classes pane, you are able to select, edit, delete, or even add a new user. Next, we will take a look at the Test Banks window. In this window, all of your test banks which you have created using iRespond or imported from another source will show up within the Test Banks window. If you were to select a test, in this example, the demo test, we will see at the bottom in the Edit Test Banks window that the test has now shown up, allowing you to select, view, edit, or add questions. On the right, you will see the Remote Devices window. Within this window, you will see the remote device lists that you will be creating shortly. And again, when a list is selected, the Edit Remote Devices window allows you to edit, delete, or add new remotes. Lastly, on the left, we have the Session Properties options. First at the top, we have the session type selections with three main radio buttons for instructor paced, power presenter, and student paced mode, as well as a drop-down for other modes within the iRespond system. We will get into specifics for each one of those modes. Next, we have designations for your tests that you will be running. These designations will auto-populate depending on which class, test bank, and remote devices you select. Lastly, there are a few options that are available to you as the teacher. First, we have limit users to a single login. If this check is checked, it will limit your users, your students, to logging into the remote only once. If they were to log out of their remote, they would not be able to log back in until the next session. Send scores at end of session. This will allow your remotes to show the student score at the end of their test. It will show a percentage on their light or NG remotes immediately following the completion of their test. Auto reflection, when used with an instructor paced mode, this allows for your students to get instant feedback on the individual question that they have just answered. Allow anonymous logins will allow your students to log in anonymously. If they were to log in anonymously, they do not need a PIN number, and iRespond will not be keeping track of who answered what. simply just keeping track of the answers. And that is your iRespond session setup dashboard. To see how each one of those windows works and how to go forward with your iRespond session, please see our subsequent videos. Thank you.